It seemed like it was a pretty cool celebration after your interception. What was that like?
I think it was really unexplainable. First, career interception. It was really exciting, especially when I got to the sideline. My teammates come in, gather around me and stuff like that. So it was a good moment.
What did you see on that play, and just how did it unfold, and you come away with that pick?
Our coaches was just telling us trust the little hot technique that we have. I kept my eyes on the quarterback. The ball came to me. The blitz got there. Jamie got his hand on it, so I got a chance to make a play on the ball.
What was going back a couple weeks, going back and getting that win against Louisville? What was that like for you?
I think it was a really exciting win, especially for how the game went and what we went through as a team. With, Trap going down and Tate stepping up, things like that. So it just showed that we're a real resilient team, and just obviously playing against my old team, getting the win felt good as well. So.
How good, to get that win against Boston College, play a complete game ahead of a little tougher opponent in Wake Forest? How big was that for you guys?
I think the win was real big, especially about how Coach Norvell preached to us about how to dominate, how we came out, executed really good, played very physical, played kind of fast. I think we did a real good job.
How much does that help going into a game like Wake Forest, where they're also ranked, so it's going to be a ranked matchup,
Yeah, I feel like going into a game like that kind of just built our confidence, and knowing that we still ain't played our best game yet, so now we just got to keep focusing on the little things more and more and just keep getting better every week.
Looking at Wake's receivers, they seem like they made a lot of big plays last week. What do you see from them?
Yeah, they have a real good receiving core. Compete at a high level. They got a real good quarterback. They're real good at what they do. Real disciplined. Just some real good players. So yeah, we think there's some really good players. So.
They won that offense at really high tempo, really quick tempo. How do you guys get ready for something like that?
Yeah, really high tempo, really disciplined, really patient. Don't make no mistakes. Kind of rely on the defense to make mistakes, but I feel like if we kind of make them play to our tempo, which is kind of fast, and just keep up with theirs and play fast and aggressive, that we'll give them our best shot at playing a good football.
When you came here, Florida State wasn't having a ton of success really last season. Just how gratifying has it been to be a part of this?
It's been good. I reflected on it a lot of times, and even when I was in the portal, me and Coach Novell had a conversation. We was just talking about me taking that chance. I took a chance on him. He took a chance on me. I trusted what he said on the phone, and everything they said is happening. So I'm just proud to be a part of this.
What was it like being in sold-out Doak for the first time too, and hearing the Warchant? What was that feeling like running out on the field?
That felt real good. That's another one you can't explain. A Doak special place. Yeah, so it felt real good. So.
When you have a player like, Verse going down and Love It out, how big is it for someone like Patrick Payton and some others that kind of stepped up and played a big role?
Yeah, those guys have been stepping up. They've been practicing real hard. They've been real coachable. I pay attention to them a lot of times in scout teams and stuff like that. They've been doing a real good job. So they're young, but they still play older and stuff like that mentally as well. They're a lot older and more mature. So.
In what ways have you gotten better since you've been here?
Believe it or not, I'm still getting better. I'm still just trying to get my feet soaked, get comfortable, just learn everything, continue to learn all the new adjustments and stuff. I think I got more better with just relationships with the team. Coming in as a transfer, you got to kind of get accepted into the family and stuff like that. So just trying to earn my players' trust and stuff like that, and just keep working hard every day.
Was your team welcoming when you came in? What's that? Because it seems like Florida State, Novel, they've done a good job with the transfer portal. Once arrival, it seemed like the bond is built pretty quickly. Is that true?
Yeah, and obviously, just human nature. You got to be around people just to kind of get that feeling with each other. So, we worked out a lot. We spent a lot of time together, working hard, going through a lot of adversity stuff. So when those times come, you get the opportunity to pick each other up and stuff. So that's what create that bond. So yeah.
What's that like when you get mobbed by the entire team on the sideline? Do you kind of want some space?
Nah, nah, not at all. It's a real good feeling. Yes,
Defense has been a strength for you all this year. Why do you think that is?
I think Coach Fuller did a real good job of kind of letting us know before the season that we wasn't real good on third down last year, and that came to a lot of failures as far execution and stuff last year. Not coming up short in games, not winning as many games because not executing on third down. I think he did a real good job putting an emphasis on it this year, and there's more of a focus of trying to get off the field. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Coach Norvell just mentioned how important it is when the ball gets there to do anything you can do to get the ball out. Is that a mindset, or is it more technique? Or
Yeah, I think it all play a part. It's also like something that they preach, especially throughout the week. And this week, we're going against Wake Forest, some real good receivers, so we're going to have to get after the ball and try to get our hands on the ball as much as possible.